M0FXB, welcome back to the channel. Take a look here. Icom IC-705, fantastic radio, and the new Xiegu X6200. And the reason I've decided to show it with the red screen is to make it very obvious that you can customize all the colors that you see on the new Xiegu X6200. So the big decision is, which one do I get, the 705 or the or the Xiegu X6200? Right now you're listening to the Xiegu. Let's turn it down. We'll turn up the Icom.
Mid-price, aren't they, or mid-range?
It's a deeper audio, isn't it?
So lovely. And I've got...
Now I haven't played around with the filters and the settings and the equalizer type settings on the Xiegu. I've literally had it for half an hour. As you can tell there, as I change frequency. They are back there. So volume here. This guy's actually in Weston-super-Mare, the same town as me. So the big difference with the Xiegu is there's no tuner. Size-wise, there's not. I would say they're very, very similar size. They both have their appeal. If you buy the Icom 705, you're looking at £1,400, but you get VHF, UHF, you get Bluetooth that works with audio, and then both these sets have Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi Bluetooth does work with interfacing programs, you know, for ham radio via your PC or even smartphone. They have added the airband. If you cycle up through the bands now with the right antenna, just went straight past it. They have added the airband. They've got this nifty microphone, very nice, heavy as well, solid. Yeah, it got a real nice feel to it. So it says frequency input here. It's lit up red. I noticed it lights up green there where it says Xiegu. So I press this. Let's get rid of the filter and see if I can get the frequency input. We'll go 133, then .850 works for me. 8. Oh, that's too slow. Let me just get that in. Okay, we got it in the end. So you go 1, 3. You press frequency input. 1, 3, 3, 8. Oh, I forgot the dot again. There's a dot here. So if you get it wrong, you just press enter and start again. So enter again with the red button. 133.850, and then you go enter. We're there. AM. Let's connect my antenna. Okay, antenna connected. Wrong mode, so let's change mode. We want AM. Turn it up. See if we receive anything. Normally do on these frequencies. Now on the 705, tap the screen. Just select airband. Now I've only got one VHF antenna on at the moment. The other one's a HF antenna, but you never know, it might pick up something. 133.850 is where I always get stations. If you listen, there's something there already. See, that's coming in via my HF antenna. On the Xiegu, I'm not actually picking up anything. And that is a VHF antenna. So, okay. Maybe I need to do more tests. Preamp, maybe. I still thought I'd show you. Now, battery-wise, see the 705's doing well. Battery-wise, this is the new Xiegu battery. Okay, big. And you get a free one with their special offer at the moment. And it's let me just check it. Pretty sure it says 3,200 milliamp hour. So there's your battery, big chunky thing. Slots in quite nicely into the Xiegu. Now with the Icom, you get the bigger one if you want the BP 3 IC-700, is it? Or BB something. This is the smaller one, but it just slots in the back. This one's 1800 milliamp hours. What I'll do, I'll swap antennas and see if this radio starts to receive what we're getting here on the Icom. Okay, well, it looks like that antenna that was on the Xiegu wasn't the best because it's not receiving too much here. Just scroll through. So what I'll do is I'll do a whole video just playing around with airband. Let me learn all the settings. Look at all the information you're getting on the screen here. Just flick through the bands again. So 133. That's top band. 80 meters. I need a better antenna, a way better antenna for 80 meters. I always do well on 40. So you can see there's a grid here for the Icom bands. Turn down the Xiegu. I haven't done the scope settings yet. Now remember, with the Icom, hold down the DR button, and when you've loaded up the DR mode memories, you have D-Star. So look at the mode, tap the mode here. You've got SSB, but you've got DV, and that's the big one. And then go back to the frequencies. You've got 430 megs and 144. You don't get that on the Xiegu. The Xiegu really is a HF 6-meter radio with broadcast and airband. But having the tuner is obviously a big deal because it's plug and go. It's got a PTT on the top. Okay, there's your PTT. It's got a built-in microphone. The 705 does have a PTT, but you have to set it in the settings. You can set the Vox, or I believe it's the auto tune button for CW, as a PTT, and then you just add your Bluetooth microphone audio, and it works really well. I've tested it. Decode wise, the Xiegu, if you press the app, go to modem, it can decode BPSK. Let's see if I can change that scope back now, because I was actually really surprised. I didn't realize you could completely customize the colors of the scope, but you can do it with the Icom as well. So decode wise, you can do BPSK, RTTY and CW. You can also send voice messages as well. So that's your app button, and I noticed the SWR scan. I'm not going to push it because it goes into transmit when you do that, or it feels like it does. And I don't want to, I'm so near this 705, I don't want to muck it, I don't want to cause a problem. And, you know, don't think that the Wi-Fi is a waste of time on the Xiegu. It's definitely not. If you go into the settings, so push general, then go settings here, go to system, and look, you've got WFVIEW server, and when that turns on, it automatically, with the right IP addresses and settings, links to WFVIEW, which is a full screen program for controlling the Xiegu. And also I've tested the X6100, and that actually works with STR control. Now I can't say that works with the new X6200, but I'll try it one day. We just go menu, right, let's find it, display, and look, scope style. So we turn the outer key here, scope style, and we're going to push it. And we should be able to change color, I believe. I did it earlier, so I'm just going to need to... Oh, look at that. We can go to the old style. Xiegu X100 owners are not going to like that. So let's go back in, display. They're going to be like, well, we want that. So let's go here. We got scope Y grid, scope ratio, parameter color. Let's try that one. And we'll just... Oh, look, it's the colors here. Look, see that? Red. I've got to work out how I got the red style now. display. Let's go. I'm sure it was that one. You've got map, which there it is. WF map. That's what they've called it. Hot. That, you know, hot for red, isn't it? Press and then look. See, we've just gone to blue. And I think if we knock back the screen sort of RF gain, we'll get a nicer blue. That almost looks purple, doesn't it? There's your pink. There's green, is it? Green, red. Oh, look, their names are here. Autumn, winter. I think winter is the blue one that we like. Go back to display. There's your RF there. Look, that's the one I think we want. And you got your freak hold, sorry, FFT hold, and your span there. So let's do the gain, which is up here now because I pushed enter. If we turn it the right way, should get a bit bluer, I think. There you go. Bit of a darker blue now. That's more like nicer. Obviously, we're going to play around with the parameters, set the colours we like. Normally, see, it's all green. Really, we want it to maybe be black. But I'm not going to do that in this video. When you go into settings and you go into band, see the band? It says ham bands here. If we select and then exit, we go up and down the bands now. That's your ham bands, okay? If we change it to, did we change it then? Let's go back to the setting. Ham bands, press it. Oh, come on. And then let's turn. They are all band, and then go exit. Now, when we go through bands, you're getting all of the receive bands as well. So look, it's a lot. Oh, look at that. Did you notice that the air band seemed a bit better then? Let's do that again. Cool, it goes on, doesn't it? Let's turn this one down. That's the Icom you're listening to. Just turn it up. Obviously you can't transmit, of course. Maybe the preamp, which is off at the moment, setting. Preamp. Turn the outer knob till it says preamp. Press it now. Press setting 2, setting again. You don't press it, you turn. There you are. Preamp's on. Oh, there was something there. Okay. There definitely was some airband there. I need to learn the settings better, don't I? So, you know, overall, because we can sit here all day and tinker, do I have a preference? Definitely not. These radios. There's quite a big price difference. With the Xiegu, you get the handles included now. Before, you'd have to pay £60 to get handles. There's a built-in tuner. So if you add up, that's basically an £800 radio. The 705, which is definitely one of the best ham radios ever made, easily. I love the 705. But every time I use it, I have to grab my tuner, which I've got a very good tuner, the ATU100M, which works great. That's this thing. I highly recommend it. They're on AliExpress. 50 quid, and they work really well, especially QRP. So the tuner isn't the end of the world, but it's very convenient. I can literally grab this with a length of wire, or a few lengths of wire. I don't even need the microphone, although the microphone that they have decided to redesign is beautiful. With a length of wire, I just push the tune button, and I'm working the world QRP when the conditions are correct. How can you fault that? The experience you get with this color screen is beautiful. And yeah, there's a lot of settings to learn, a lot of settings to configure, so you get the best out of the conditions. There's airbound there. And that's on my HF antenna. It's funny how I'm getting it on 852, when normally I get it on 850. So I think we'll leave it there. You've got a memory feature as well. There's your message feature. Recording and saving CW and voice messages. Your filters. And then the filter here. So we need a new... to change the battery. But very similar in style. No GPS... But I do believe, like the 705 has GPS, but I do believe that you can connect an external GPS antenna when you're using the R1CBU firmware. So it's not completely not doable. Don't remember, this is still a very hackable device. The password is still 123. I believe that the username is root. Completely hackable, as temporarily offline has discovered. So thanks for watching so far. Both amazing radios, very hard to choose. Bye for now.